for rewarding thy servants. And those who fear thy name, both great and small, and for destroying the destroyers of the earth.
Is anybody still there? What's going on? Must be my trusted referee watching. Boy, it's out of tune. What's going on? Alien believers, what's happening? Yeah, it'd be an awful waste of space if we were all alone, wouldn't it? Let me tune this sucker. Do you play guitar, dude? Or person? There's a lot of really good guitar players on. Been a long time, yeah? I don't know. I got on here in 2007. All right. Close enough for jazz. Is that loud enough? Is that loud enough? It's not seem to be registering. Maybe it should be a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, man. So, dude, thanks, man. I started playing guitar when I was like probably 12 or 13. I went to see Ted Nugent and Van Halen, who opened up for him. And after seeing Eddie Van Halen in, like, I think it was 1979 or something, or 78, that made me really want to play guitar. But on the same thing, you know, through my life, I wanted to quit. And I would listen to like one of his songs and I'd say, you know, if I quit, I'm just letting myself down. And when I met him in 2014 or 15, when he was at the Smithsonian, he got inducted into the Museum of American History because, you know, he was Dutch. He was an immigrant. And he changed guitar, but I told him, because everybody was saying, you're the reason I play guitar. And I said, man, you're the reason I kept playing. And he thought that was pretty cool. But let's see. This is called Straight Jacket. I wrote this originally in 1987. Let that one go. Yeah. Thank you for that, man. What's happening with you? Is life good? Hey, Tinfoil Hatter. What is happening? I tried to do Streamlabs, but I look like I'm in an old movie. You know those old movies, how they put the Vaseline on the lens, for the romantic scenes? I don't know if you know those old black and white movies. My camera's really, this is a really old laptop, so. But, yeah, thanks, man. That's Straight Jacket. I recorded that version in 2008, but I originally wrote it in 1986. And it was at rehearsal, and it all came to me, like all the parts of it at once. And the three of us were like, whoa. So I feel like it's mine, but I was a conduit for whatever it is. I'm really old. 1999, party like it's 1999. Let's see. This is, I don't know if I'll get a strike for this. I did a version of Young Lust. Young Lust by Pink Floyd. It's on the wall. And I did a version of it. I also sang on it, but I want to go ahead and play that. Yeah. I'm the big 5'7" at the end of the month on Halloween. The 5'7", man. Yeah, this guitar's got duct tape on it, man. Last October, after Eddie died, I had this duct tape, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put stripes on my guitar. I didn't look at a picture, because I used to draw his guitars in high school, but I just sort of did my own thing with his design. And I'll probably do something with it. I'll probably take off all the hardware and paint it, and then paint it again. But I don't know. When people see stripes on your guitar, they expect you to be Eddie Van Halen, and I am inspired by him, but I do my own thing, and that's what he would want to do. That's what he wants his kid to do, Wolfgang. He wanted Wolfgang to do his own thing. People want Wolfgang to play Van Halen tunes when he's gigging, but he won't. I'm sure he will eventually. But yeah, this is Young Lust. I'm singing. A minor, then down to G. Shuffle like shuffle. Sharp, A minor, back to E. And then let's see if I can do this. Hey. So, what was that like? First child, 82, much rocking. Oh, yeah? Good. Oh, okay. Yeah, they need moms. They need both, I think. I mean, my dad wasn't around. My dad went to Vietnam and he was screwed up. So my mom divorced him. Not, I think, like I was 3 or something. But I'm not in a psychiatry session. But so yeah, my mom remarried and I was surrounded by music. I was really lucky because my mom sang jazz. My stepdad played jazz piano, and so I was like listening to Gershwin and Tower of Power and Earth, Wind and Fire when I was in 4th grade. I was listening to Stevie Wonder, and I tried to rebel against my mother. Well, I didn't. I started liking the Sex Pistols, and she thought it was cool. So most parents would be like, "You can't listen to that," especially back then. Yeah. This is a 1985 Kramer, 1985, built by ESP in Japan, but the neck plate says Neptune, New Jersey on the back here, but that's not true. But I found it in a pawn shop for $85. That's very nice. Let's see here. Let me make something up for you guys. I don't know how's this guitar sound? Is it louder? Here we go. It's out of tune. It shouldn't be out of tune. That's what really got me upset. It should be in tune. It's good to not think about the bad shit that's going on for a little while. I have to put all that in the garbage when I play guitar. It's not that I don't care. I just have other purposes. I have to do what God put me on earth to do, I can't let all that shit fill my time. Honestly. I can't, some people spend all their time just obsessing about what's going on, and I understand that, and understand that, but I think that some of us are lucky enough that are creative that we can do something else with our energy rather than, going down rabbit holes and looking at, this and that and, this and that. So, yeah, I'm just going to make something up for the hell of it. Yeah. A little out of tune. Hear that? Irritating. It's a little bit loud. Shit. Try to harmonize with that. That's screwed up. I don't know. All right. What? Dude, yeah, it is very Joe. It's unavoidable, man. But I can't worry about that when I mean, I just make stuff up like that. I have like 5 or 6 gigabytes of music that I've written in the past 8 months. And it's all just mostly just song parts and stuff. But I really would like to get in the studio, and I can play bass. All I really need is a drummer. That's all I need. I can play bass. I can put a track of bass on there. Just need a drummer. But I'm going to play this for you guys for our dying nation. This is for our dying nation. Oh, I don't have my whammy bar because my aunt threw it away. She threw away my whammy bar, my tremolo arm. I bought another one, but it's the next year, so I have to install it. But never mind. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Wolverines. All right. So what's happening? Flight 97. Well, I'm in Cocoa Beach, Florida. El de Miola. You know what? I met him when I was, I think I was probably like 14. There was a shindig that my mother was invited to. It's like all these DC area musicians, and it was in Bethesda, and it was at this huge house, and there was a lot of people there, and then shortly thereafter, my mother had gone to Brazil, and she was on a record by a bass player, a jazz guy named Bob Moses, who plays upright bass, and Pat Metheny. This is probably, I don't know if you know these people. Pat Metheny produced the record. George Duke was on it. And actually one of the tracks my mother is on YouTube. I can find it. But anyway, so I was really lucky. And a lot of people, I'm appreciative of it. I don't take it for granted that I was raised around really good music, or at least music that was for that was a lot more for music's sake than commerciality. Then it was just a product, because, like music today is really just a candy bar, and they put a barcode on it and they just run it through. They just, it's just basically to make money, But, I mean, stuff that has soul and feeling. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Return to Forever. Yeah. Return to Forever is one of my favorite bands. Chick Corea, and the heaviest cat for me on guitar, even over Edward, is Alan Holdsworth. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He died in 2014, but Ed Van Halen really was, and Steve Vai and Frank Zappa, they're like in awe of his playing. Alan Holdsworth there's a lot of his stuff on YouTube. He was really good. But yeah, Road Games, yeah, dude. That album, man. Metal Fatigue. Metal Fatigue is one of my. I think that was the first album I heard by him. He also played on a Jean-Luc Ponty album. The album like 1983 or 84, 85. It's called Individual Choice, and Alan Holdsworth plays a couple of the tracks on that album. But yeah, I saw Alan Holdsworth with Chick Corea in DC in like 1985. Oh yeah. Oh, Chad Wackerman. See, Alan Holdsworth had Chad Wackerman and Jimmy Johnson on bass. Jimmy Johnson plays 6-string bass, and there was so many. One of his great songs, his favorite songs, is "Home." That's really good, and also the "Unmerry-Go-Round." The album "Sand" is really good. "Sand" is really good by Alan Holdsworth, and he has a Star Trek kind of themed album called "The Tavachron." A Tavachron is really good too. I mean, if you listen to that and watch Star Trek with the sound off, it's pretty cool. But yeah. You know, it's really weird. I've taught a lot of guitar, and I've heard people say, you know, I'm just going to not play guitar. I'm just going to learn how to play bass because it's easier. You're trading problems for more. You're trading challenges for different kinds of challenges, and the strings are fatter, and it takes much more dexterity to make it sound good. So, like, people, they're like, oh, I don't know, you know. But you have to really feel it. I mean, I think that's really what it is. You know, you got to listen to your inner self and say, what instrument really reaches inside me? Yeah. Well, yeah. Drums are you know, your time signatures, and you know, the independence of your feet and your hand. That's what always get me. I mean, I think I can play one beat on the drums, sort of, but that's it. That's all I can do. All right, I'm going to play one more song and I'm going to end the stream. But I'm really glad to have an audience. I appreciate you guys listening a lot. I can't do any covers because of copyright. I took a chance before and got in trouble. So yeah, I'll play, it's called Welcome Home. And I think you'll probably know what this means when you hear it. It'll probably make sense to you. Yeah. That's called Welcome Home. That's for my dad, or that's for all the people that went through the meat grinder of war and were screwed up, were lied to, brainwashed, abused. Like Kissinger said, poor dumb pawns in war. The families are the ones also that pay the price. But thank you so much, man. I'm so glad I had some viewers. 2 people, that's better than 2 people. 2 people. I'm so glad I had somebody to talk to, too. Thanks for listening to my music, man. My channel, there's a playlist of my songs if you want to check it out. There's a tune that I did in 1987. It's on here. It's called The Shift. My mother sings on it. There was a part in the middle of the song where there was going to be a guitar solo, and I said, no, I want my mother to sing like a scat, like a, something. So, yeah, it's got some pictures of my family that I had, in the early 2000s. So don't pay attention to that, But my original music's on the channel. Check out the playlist. And I don't know if I might subscribe to you, alien believers. I'm sorry. I'll check out your channel if you can put a link to it. So anyway, be alive. And don't let. I know it's hard. It's really hard for me. I mean, I'm working at the VFW and washing dishes, which is better than nothing. And all these restaurants in this area are hiring. It's just really hard to get my foot in the door. I think it's my age. I'm almost 60. I'm 57. So I think that they, if they have other dishwashers that are in their 20s. All right. I'll check out your channel too, alien believers. Tinfoil Hatter, it's great to see you. All right. Hey, guys. Take care, all right? All right. It's good to talk to you. Good night.